I just wanted to do a short commentary about a controversial subject, and that is the subject of bioenergy, or what we in the Chinese martial arts and medicine call qi. I believe it's controversial because of basically the movies attributing magical properties to this, and also various parlor tricks like empty force and chi bullets and that kind of thing, where people are doing things, allegedly moving objects outside of their body or persons that they're not touching with their chi. My personal opinion is that it's a parlor trick, but anyway, if you believe in the electrical activity of the cardiac rhythms, or the electrical activity of the brain, or the galvanic skin response activity, you believe in qi. Now, whether or not you believe it has an effect on your health or your overall strength or anything like that is something that we can discuss at some point. But qi in the Chinese word just simply means bioenergy at its simplest definition. It's not anything magical. There's nothing magical about qi. It is simply just a bioenergy that exists in all living things. You can test a one-cell animal and find electrical activity from that animal. We have electrical activity that flows through our body. Now, the Chinese have developed a system of being able to trace that, referring through meridians or qi channels that they believe that the qi flows through the body. One of the things I would also like to point out is that if this system didn't have some validity to it or some ways of working, the Veterans Administration, I go to the Veterans Administration for my medical care, and they pay for acupuncture. And if it didn't work, they wouldn't pay for it. Many insurance companies pay for acupuncture. If it didn't work, the insurance companies wouldn't pay for it. These systems pay for things based on evidence, not on what do you call it, rumor or stories, but basically, so if it didn't work, it wouldn't be paid for. So for whatever reason you think that the acupuncture works, it doesn't matter, it does work. It's just like when I'm teaching a class, many times when I describe something, I'll say, Chinese medicine believes that this is happening because of the qi flow, and they believe that when you do peng, that it stimulates the yin meridians on the inside of the arms and legs and stretches and opens the yang meridians on the outside of the arms and legs, and this allows qi to flow smoothly through the body. Now, whether or not you want to accept that, it doesn't matter to me, because it works. So to me, there's not a controversial point here. As again, if you believe in the electrical activity of the heart and the brain and the galvanic skin response and many of the other Western tests they do to test bioelectricity, you believe in qi. Now, whether or not you believe it can be used in healing, or you believe that it can be used to enhance one's strength, that's up to you. I do know that it works, and I've seen it work. I've had it worked. I've used it in cases where people have. I've brought people up who had nothing to do with it, had no understanding of it, and they've seen how it works to make their body more resilient. And so we don't need to discuss whether or not the phenomena is working. We just need to understand that it's there. Now, whether or not you want to, again, it doesn't matter. If you want to believe that it has nothing to do with anything, that it's just simply the energy pulsing through the body, that's great. In Chinese medicine, they believe that it has an effect on one's overall health and is in fact an imbalance of qi, or the bioenergy in the body, which leads to and leaves us open to various health conditions and diseases. That's basically what we're talking about here. It's nothing special. It's nothing magical. Qi is not magical. You can't move something outside of your body that you're not touching, something or someone that you're not touching with your qi. It's just outside of the laws of physics. If it defies the law of physics, then it's a parlor trick, basically. And you don't need to rely on parlor tricks. Yes, so the thing is, like, do pressure points work? Yes, they do. Yeah, I've used them working as a bouncer, where I've used pressure points to help control somebody's body. I've used it to enhance chin or joint locks, where they became more effective. Now, whether you believe I'm just simply pressing a nerve or a blood vessel, or if I'm pressing a meridian point, it's not really important, because those holes, you find those holes basically through the separation in the muscle. Now, whether you believe that this is uncomfortable because I'm pressing directly onto a nerve, or whether you believe I'm pressing a shoe point or a deep acupuncture point, either way, it doesn't matter, it works. Whichever belief system you want, God bless you, that works. So that's basically it. I don't really have much else to say. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.